too slow, just right. That's what I do.
It is what you do.
If they want me to work harder, they need to pay me more money, I guess. I don't know.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Maybe you got to work harder and then they'll pay you more money.
No.
No, that's not how it works.
No, that's not how it works anywhere. Has that ever worked for you?
Yes.
No, you liar.
Yes.
Where? When?
That's why I'm the boss.
Yeah, but you get paid like you're the boss? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, all right.
I don't get paid the most in the company, but I get paid a fair amount.
All right, fine. Okay, fine. I'll believe you. That's a little different when it's like a family-owned company.
Oh, 100%.
Where it's like, can't.
But I work for a family-owned company too.
Yeah, but does all the family work at the company too?
Most of them do.
Okay. Anyways.
Well, there were more before, but now they're not as many. But
No,
still,
they cleared house.
They cleared house a little bit.
Nice. Love it.
Cleared house of family. Yep.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, do you remember last week I talked about how this guy that I have to deal with kept telling, we were talking about the broker for importing stuff, and he kept telling me like, we haven't used these guys in 4 years.
Yep.
That's, you sent the wrong one, blah, blah, blah. And I told him, no, I used the right one. You just don't know the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, follow up to that is this week. I work the warehouse Monday and Tuesday. I go to the store Wednesday and I talk to my good friend over at the store about how, like, he called me and told me, like, we don't use this broker. We haven't used the broker. And I'm just like, I don't know what his deal is, but he wouldn't listen to me, whatever. And she's like, yeah, I don't know what the deal is either, but, you know, cause she didn't know what was going on. The last she heard was like, he's going to take care of this. So she's like, yeah, I'm kind of a bit, you know, I should phone him because he never followed up to tell me what's going on with it or whatever. So I was like, okay, whatever. So then I'm looking in my emails because I haven't looked at them since the previous Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And I find one that was from the broker to me and the owner and the woman. But apparently I'm the only one that actually, like, because it was like the whole chain of emails. Yeah. So I scrolled through the whole thing and read it all. And I get to the very bottom of the email. And it's from the guy to the broker saying like, yeah, we don't use you anymore. We haven't used you for 4 years. We have another broker. So they're clearing our stuff. So yeah, thanks. This was a mistake that this got sent to you or whatever. Yeah. So I was like, hey, look at this email that I got here. Look at what this says. And she's like, oh, wow. Geez Louise. I feel like I should get ahead of this and call them because this could be troublesome. And I was like, well, yeah, I guess so. I was like, if it was me, I personally wouldn't. I would maybe talk to the boss and see what he said. Yep. But I wouldn't do it, right?
It's above your pay grade.
Well, it's not above my pay grade. It's like...
It's above her pay grade.
It's not above anybody's pay grade. It's just like, well, she's the one that's going to have to fix it if anything fucks up. But like, it's like, I did what I was told. Mm-hmm. I sent him the information. I told him what I knew. So whatever happens after this, whatever, right? Yeah. And I was like, anyways, besides, that's a problem for future you. Like, you don't have to worry about that today. Yeah. So whatever. I continue working on. Literally an hour later, she comes out of, like, we share, it's like 2-roomed office. Yeah. And there's 4 of us in there. Me and her in the one room and the other 2 in the other room. And she comes out of there and she's like, oh, did you hear that? And I was like, no, I didn't hear what. I don't listen to anything going on around me. And she's like, oh, yeah, like we got a call from one of the companies I order from the States from. And they phoned and said like, oh, yeah, the broker said they're not your broker anymore and they won't clear your stuff. So who are you clearing this with now? So we were like, okay, let's take a look. So anyways, long story short, she called the broker, talked to them back, or no, first called the guy and was like, hey, they're saying, you know, we don't use these guys. We do use them. Like, did you tell them anything? And he's like, no, I just said we're not using them for this specific order. So she's like, well, can you phone over and see what's going on? Because you're the last one to talk to them. And they're telling us that, you know, they're not using us, that we're not using them anymore. So then he calls back and was like, oh, it was something about the GST. Like, we haven't paid our GST in a while, so they're not doing anything. So she's like, okay. Like, first of all, he lied to me about this. So what? Yeah. You know? So then she calls down and was like, what's happening? And the woman, let me look into it. And she's like, oh yeah, it looks like your account was closed. We closed your account down because of an email we got from this guy named so-and-so. So I was like, wow, that's cool. Because I have like tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars of product coming through the border that won't come through now. So anyways, she ended up calling the boss, and the boss was like, he can fix it. So he's having to try to fix our account problem now.
Oh man, that's great.
And the whole point of the problem was this big order coming through. See, this is the other thing too. Okay. This could have been avoided if all they had done was phone down and figure out what the problem was initially. Because the initial problem was, we're clearing this big order from the States.
Yeah.
I ordered all these life jackets, and the clearing fee is like thousands of dollars, whatever. Because they do they do any of the duties and blah 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 blah, and then we pay them, right? And they wanted us to pay up front, which we don't ever really do. So rather than saying like, hey, phone down there and ask why they're having us pay up front, he just said, clear it with someone else. The owner told the other guy, clear it with these other guys. We're not paying up front. So anyways, what it was whatever it was, like 2 years ago, the company was sold to these other guys, and now they will only pay up front to a certain dollar value.
Yeah.
And after that, you have to pay first before they'll clear it. It's nothing else to do with like them trying to get back at us for whatever reason. Because that's what the owner told me. He's like, I think they're trying to screw with us because we took our business elsewhere or whatever. So if we would have just phoned down, we could have figured it out, and then there'd be no problem, right?
Yeah.
And because of this, then the whole thing got shut down. So it's like, oh my fucking God. And then like I don't know why he would tell this other guy to deal with it, because he's telling me all this stuff like, oh, we use these other guys because when we order from them, they'll clear our, like, if it's all shoes, but it's on 50 different lines on the invoice, they'll just say it's shoes and clear it as one item. It's cheaper that way. But that's wrong. That's not how they do it. They do it the exact opposite. They do it line by line. So it costs more. Whereas the one that I dealt with will do it like, oh, they're all shoes, one item.
Good to go.
So I'm like, this guy doesn't know jack shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? He's just screwing everything up. And like, I mean, he is the owner's buddy.
Yeah.
So like they're friends.
Yeah.
But it's getting to the point where it's like, holy fuck. Because even like in the office, the owner's wife does some paperwork there. And I went in there after this whole thing down, and I just was like, oh my God. She's like, I'm ready to kill him. And I was like, yeah, he's just acting like he's just screwing shit up all the time, and then he won't fix it. And she's like, yeah, I know. So anyways, that was my work week. I just sort of like was like, sucks for you.
Yeah.
So I'm not fixing it, And then on Friday, I was alone in the warehouse. Again, they didn't tell me I was going to be alone on Friday, and they were taking the truck to the other store. So I spent all this time again making these big, tall skids when I could have made 2 shitty skids in like 1/10 the time, and it would have been fine. But whatever.
Classic.
Yeah.
It's a classic move.
But it was enjoyable. Just not messing around, but just, being at the warehouse alone. I mean, it's kind of like I'm alone anyways, but it was just as fine anyways. And that was my work week.
That was an amazing work week.
I know.
That sounds great.
Oh my God. So good. Can't get enough of it. What about you?
Work is picking up. We have everyone back to work now.
Oh, wow. Really?
Well, we'll be on Monday. It's gotten very crazy.
Nice. All of a sudden, just boom, here's the work again. Go crazy.
Nice. So I had a very busy week.
Nice.
We were talking about last podcast, the proposal I did for the one company for the $1 million project.
You had to go down there.
I had to go down there and take a look, have a tour of the site.
Yep.
And man, government money is what it is.
Oh, yeah.
But it's the work is so easy, it's unreal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the amount of work is easy for the amount of dollars is ridiculous. And like ridiculously good.
Yeah.
But the problem is we don't have the equipment and don't have a way to get the equipment that they want us to use. And they don't provide the equipment. It's like, hey, you need to bring all this equipment. Great. I've never heard of this box before. I've never heard of this cable before. What is this? Where do I get it from? Really? Oh, none of our suppliers carry it. That's great.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was an interesting walkthrough because we had there were 5 companies that were shortlisted. So we did a walkthrough with the 5 companies.
Oh, yeah. Did you feel out of your element?
No.
No.
I felt fine.
Okay.
I felt fine once my phone was gonna die because you got to go in there and take a bunch of pictures, like what you're looking at, because it's a giant, massive, ancient building that's been renovated 300 times, and just like traveling around, going to the spots, and like, there's no way I'm remembering where the hell we are and where we're going. It was wild.
I just meant, what did you feel out of your element where they were like, well, this is where we're going to use that Johnson rod, and you're just like, what the fuck is a Johnson rod?
It's fairly easy to figure out. It's all kind of the same style of box or equipment or cable, whatever, but it's a different, it's
standard
it's
or
just
whatever.
Different standard, yeah. They're
so
not.
Why didn't they have this in their like thing when they were like, we're taking bids, you have to use this equipment?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
and that was, we haven't bid on it yet, right? This was
you did a pre-bid.
I did a request to pre-qualify.
Yeah,
so we did that. So we didn't have any of the equipment or anything like that. Okay. Any of the lists, any of the prints, nothing.
Yeah.
We just had to tell the company what
we've done before.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they were like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're good. You can come in."
Okay.
And it's funny. We didn't see a lot of the other big telecoms out there except for one.
Yeah.
Like there's some other huge telecoms out there that either they didn't put a bid in or we just beat them out. I don't know.
Okay.
So yeah, I stayed at the Poco Inn and Suites.
The Poco Inn and Suites. What the hell does Poco mean?
Port Coquitlam.
Oh, wow. So is this like a mom and pop restaurant?
No, well, I think it might be mom and pop, but it's also like super high class.
Oh, really?
Like granite countertops everywhere and everything.
Ooh la la.
Right?
Wow.
And the location is very close to our Poco office.
Oh,
so that's like 5-minute drive, even in traffic.
Did you go to it?
It's great. The office?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I went to the office as soon as I got to Vancouver.
Oh yeah, and do they all shape up when you show up or what?
No.
They don't give a fuck. They're like, "Who's this clown?"
No, well, they know me because I work with all the office people there. I don't know any of the line crews or any of like the grunt workers.
Oh, the plebs.
The plebs, yeah.
Okay.
It is so warm and moist in that office.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh God, how does anybody work in here?
Well, I understand the moistness of it, but like the warmness, I don't know.
I don't know. They had it just cranked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everyone is also like, there's this one room and everyone's kind of in it except for the general manager.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do you guys work like this? You're all so loud.
Oh yeah.
As soon as anyone talks, I'm just like, huh?
Maybe you are autistic.
Artistic?
Yeah. You need your noise canceling headphones when you're on public.
Yes.
Yeah, you are autistic.
I need to not have so many distractions because I'm always extremely busy.
Yeah.
Because I get requests from everyone in the company.
Yeah.
To do things.
And you can't just ignore them?
Like sometimes the people just come into my office and be like, "Hey man, what's going on?" And I'm like, "Oh God damn it, you're ruining my workflow."
That's why you need like a sign on your door.
Do not enter.
Yeah. Have a red light on. Recording in progress.
Working in progress. Working in progress.
Exactly.
I got my headphones on so I can tune out most of it anyway.
Yeah, your noise canceling headphones.
Technically, they're open back. They're these ones right here. They're the HD 650s.
What happened to your head vibrating ones?
Those are, I still use those.
Oh, okay.
But only for housework.
Oh, okay.
Because then I can hear everything around me, but still listen to music.
Okay.
Yes. It was snowing like mad going over the Coke.
Oh yeah, I bet.
I was quite surprised.
And the Coke is what?
The Coquihalla. The highway number 5 through the mountains
of British Columbia.
To go from Vancouver to Kamloops.
There you go.
Split.
Beautiful.
Cuts about an hour off of your trip.
Yep.
Unless it's like super dumping snow, and then it adds an hour on your trip.
Highway through hell, they call
it? They do call it a highway through hell.
Yeah.
Even the number 1 has been called the highway through hell as well.
Yeah.
Because a couple of years ago, I went through there.
But isn't that because of all the kidnapped Indigenous women that have been murdered along?
The Highway of Tears.
Oh, that's the Highway of Tears.
That's the Highway of Tears.
Right.
And we were going through a couple of years ago, and the Highway Through Hell crew was actually on site filming one of the crashes that we were stuck by.
You should have got on the show. Just crash into a truck right there or something like that. I'm gonna be famous.
Yeah, it was a pretty nice trip.
Nice.
Only down there for the night.
Where'd you eat dinner?
I went out with actually a couple of the Splice boys from Kuvo.
Okay.
Kuvo Splicing. And we went to a pho restaurant.
Oh, nice.
I cannot remember what it was called, but it was very close.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
Yep.
Apparently, one of the boys lives like 5 minutes away from the Poco Inn and Suites. So,
They
nice. Picked me up. We went, and I was like, "Oh, this is great.
Nice.
This is great."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was that my work?
I guess so.
That was my work.
Cool.
Yeah,
not bad.
Yeah, we were really hoping we're going to hear something about our loan for the Game Hub.
Oh yeah, you still haven't heard about it.
Still haven't heard anything. On Monday, it'll be 2 weeks since we submitted, so hopefully next week we'll hear something.
Forget about us there, guy.
Yeah, right. Well, they pinged my credit last week.
Oh, that's
Not
right.
last week, but the week before.
That's right.
Like a couple days after we submitted, so it's they're looking at it. They're looking at it good.
Thinking hard about it.
They are thinking hard.
Yep.
I gave the Jeep the old detailing as well.
Oh wow.
2 days to detail the Jeep.
Good Lord.
Well, I worked on it maybe like an hour one day and 2 hours the next day.
Oh, okay.
And it
When
looks
you say 2 days, that in my head instantly says 16 hours.
16 hours of work.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But now it looks fresh and new again.
It's very good. For a week anyways.
Yeah, for a week. Something like that.
Then you'll drive through a mud puddle.
No, I detailed the whole inside.
Oh, the
leather
inside.
conditioned and everything.
Ooh la la.
Mm-hmm. You got to.
Très bien.
Yeah, it looks and smells brand new again.
Oh.
That smell of new leather.
Oh, baby.
Love it.
Very good.
I did stream some video games on Friday?
Yes,
Saturday?
You did.
One of the two? Friday. Final Season 2 dropped.
Yes.
Which is great. They added a new map.
Oh, wow.
They put on 3 new guns.
Oh, wow.
Custom game modes.
Oh, wow.
And a whole new 5v5 game mode.
Ooh.
A push, not push the cart, but ride the platform game mode.
Oh, yeah.
It was, I don't know. It's kind of fun, but it's really hard to route the other team off of the platform. Once one team gets it, it's very hard to get them off of it.
Requires teamwork, I bet.
It requires teamwork.
Yeah.
But you can actually like 5-stack it too, which is cool.
What do you mean?
So you can bring 5 people into your party so you can go in at the same time.
Oh, I
with
see
5
what you're
people.
saying. Okay.
Whereas, when you're playing, when they have those Apex limited time events where they have like a 6-man, you have to have, it's a team of 3 and a team of 3 put together. So you can't have a full 6-stack.
Boo.
I know, it's kind of lame. Actually, I think that's how it worked last time I played. I don't know if they've changed that or what.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, they did a lot of changes to the finals. They really rebalanced the entire thing. They've made a lot of changes to the heavy meta. So now you don't actually see that many heavies in the game, which was pretty crazy to see. They changed the Lewis gun so that the recoil is a lot more random. And man, I was playing heavy the other night, and it was very hard to control that gun.
Oh, yeah.
It's very hard to hit headshots.
So is it actually random, or is it like Apex where it has an exact same recoil pattern?
So it's before, I didn't test the recoil pattern, but I know before when I was testing recoil patterns that it is kind of like Apex where, it just has a predictable recoil pattern.
Yeah.
But they did say they randomized it a little bit with the Lewis gun.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm curious as to what it'll be like. I should go back in there into the shooting range and test and see if the recoil pattern's all crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, all new skins, all new everything. I was like, oh my God, everything looks so cool.
But they still have terrible character design.
According to you, yeah.
Yeah, according to me.
I don't think they're that terrible, but hey.
Maybe it's just the ones I've seen.
Could be.
Because they've been all atrocious.
I make my people look atrocious, I guess.
That's probably why I think they're bad, because I just see your characters looking atrocious all the time.
I want to look as stupid as possible.
Well, I'll tell you what, mission accomplished. You've done it.
And Saturday played some shooty bugs versus robots game. Helldivers 2.
Why didn't you stream this?
I don't know.
Okay. You played it for like 8 frickin' hours.
No, I only played it for like 2.
Okay.
Played with the Keeper and one of the Mosh and Doug Jr.
Douglas Jr.
Douglas Jr.
Yep.
It was a good time. They added mechs to the game.
Yes, I know.
Which we didn't get any.
Oh,
you got to be level 25 to unlock it.
Sad.
So I think only Mosh is level 25 and higher.
God.
All the rest of us
no
are like
life in
12.
it over there.
Oh yeah, that's the only game he plays right now, except for when he's recording Ludo Lads.
And guitar,
whatever. And then Helldivers.
What's that guitar game?
Rocksmith. Yeah.
I made him play all these wackadoo songs that he couldn't play.
I saw.
Like Tool and Primus. It's pretty good.
Yeah, Tool and Primus have some very intense bass lines.
Yeah.
Especially Primus.
I introduced him some new music that he's never heard. So
Nice.
That's cool.
That is
the
cool.
Chats from Australia.
Yeah.
They're hilarious. Hilariously good.
I don't think I've ever heard them.
They're like
I
Aussie
think you
punk
were
rock.
I think you were in the midst of requesting a song by them when I was loading into a raid.
Oh yeah. He played like 4 of them, so
Nice.
like they have a song, it's called Pub Feed, and it's about them wanting to go eat food at a pub.
Oh yeah.
And then they have Identity Theft. It's just a song about their identity being stolen. And they have a song called The Clap about the guy getting the clap. And they have one called Smoko, which is about going on a smoke break because in Australia, everything gets shortened with an O at the end.
Yeah.
So
That's the one.
Smoko
That
is a
is
smoke break.
That's the one you were requesting when I was watching.
Smoko. Yeah. So pretty good.
Very good.
Yeah.
I also played Tarkov.
Next. How was Tarkov?
It's Tarkov. I love that game, but I also, when you see people who have the Edge of Darkness edition and then you compare it to yours, you're like, wow, these people paid just for the fast, easy mode.
Yeah.
It's just easy mode.
Pay to win.
I suppose.
Yeah.
You get you get your Omega case, which is your butt case. So you have a 9-slot butt case. Whereas when you start, you only have a 4-slot butt case. And that case is a case you take into the raid and everything inside of it you get to keep.
Yeah.
So you don't lose it.
Stick this AK-47 in here that I really don't want to lose.
Could you even fit one of those in there? You might be able to. But and even like the stash. Like watching my buddy play DJ Flex 99. He's got that just the biggest stash ever. And I'm like, how do you even I can fit 2 guns in my stash and you've got like all these guns and his backpacks are all like not stacked into each other and he still has tons of space. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah.
I gotta like every time I get an insurance return, I gotta sell so much stuff just so I can get that stuff back into my inventory before I lose it.
How much does this extra edition cost?
Yeah, it's like $120.
Oh my god, that's obscene.
You can't get that edition anymore. That was supposed to be a limited time edition.
Oh yeah. Are they selling slot spaces?
They are selling slot spaces. Yeah,
I can't believe it.
They were adamant they weren't going to do microtransactions.
Yeah, so they made the macro.
Yeah,
they're not micro; they're big.
And because Edge of Darkness was supposed to be a limited edition stuff that came with all the DLC, they finally removed that from the story, so you can't get it anymore. And then they added you can add 1 line of bank space for like $4.
That's still pretty micro.
It's a lot for not a lot. You know, it's a lot of money for not a lot of space.
I wonder if there's a finite amount you can buy.
There is. I think it's like 20
slots or 20 rows.
20 rows.
Oh, yeah, I'm surprised they would stop.
Yeah.
If someone wanted to buy 1,000 rows, okay, $4,000. Let's
go.
go.
Yeah, game's been in development for so long that they're not getting any. I guess they're having problems attracting new blood to pre-order.
Gee, I wonder why.
Right?
Maybe put it on Steam, dipshits.
That's been a big discussion. It's like, well, get it on Steam, and they're like, we're gonna get it on Steam, but not until it goes 1.0.
Why?
I don't know. They did explain it, but I can't remember why.
Early access, like they explained it that they're stupid. Oh, it's because they're Russian and they probably can't. It's illegal.
No, they could. I think it's because they don't want that 30% cut being taken right off the start. For like when they're doing their like
so increase the cost by 30%, you fuckers! Oh my god!
Yeah, they could probably do that. It'd probably be
sell
pretty
it by
simple.
The Tarkov website for $39 and sell it on Steam for $59. Problem fucking solved. Oh my god!
Yeah, I wonder how much the player base would go up if they did put it on Steam. Probably
10 times as much.
Probably a bit.
Yeah. So stupid. I don't like money. I don't want him to take 30%. Oh, how fucking stupid can you be?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Put it on Epic then.
Yeah, right?
What the fuck is wrong with these guys? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, right? They could
I'm
just
offended,
put it on Epic.
and I don't even like this fucking game.
Yeah, every time I die in that game now into a PMC, it's always like level 50. Level 50 PMC Chad running around killing me.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn it. And apparently the cheating it's up there right now.
Rampant
cheating.
Yeah.
I did talk about it where the guy was just like, I'm cheating. I'm cheating. They will announce that they are cheating.
Why?
I don't know. So you don't fight them.
So, but like, don't they want to kill you?
I don't know. Like maybe they're just cheating because they don't want to kill you, but they don't want to get killed by scavs. I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea. It's so weird.
You should start saying it. People run away from you. I'm cheating.
I'm cheating.
I'm a cheater.
I'm a cheater.
Yeah.
But then that's how you get reported.
Because you say I'm a cheater?
Yeah, with my 1.79 KD.
Yeah. Like they would be, like they'd just look at your stats and be like, nah, this guy is not cheating.
Not cheating at all.
I can tell. I can tell.
Yeah, still loving that game, but that's so stressful. I guess that's why I like it, because it's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, you like to challenge yourself.
Yes.
Which is fine, I guess.
And then, of course, I played Death Stranding every day this week.
So you're into it.
Literally every day.
And you're into it.
And I'll tell you why later.
Okay. Yeah, I remember when before Death Stranding came out, you were like, I'm going to just play this game all the time. It's going to love it. I'm going to play it nonstop. It's going to be great. And then it came out and you never even looked at it again.
Yeah, right?
But before it came out, you were like, I'm into it.
Yes. But now
I'm into it. You're into it.
I pushed past that spot.
Yeah.
There's just that one spot.
Mm-hmm.
And I pushed past it and now I'm like, oh God, let's go.
Okay. I played Vintage Story. It's a Minecraft-like game.
Yes.
And I played it a bunch. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I just worked on my area. It's like slow progression in it, you know? You can't really speed run it. I mean, I guess you sure could, but there's so many like, you know, roadblocks in your way to slow it down.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, I need to find copper. Oh, I don't have enough food. Oh, I don't have any wood.
My shoes are broken.
Yeah, that can happen, but that doesn't really matter.
No, that's more Death Stranding.
Yeah. So I played that, recorded all the footage. I'm trying to figure out a way to do it into a YouTube video series, but I don't know if it's possible the way I've recorded. So we'll see.
You probably just have to do the thing where you record when you're going to talk about things.
Yeah.
And that's it. Just hit record, talk about things, stop recording.
Yeah, maybe.
And then you can just stitch all those together.
Yeah, I might have to do something like that.
Or if you're going to go, maybe you preset something up. So like if you find a bunch of copper.
Yeah.
Maybe just like be like, okay, well back it up, hit record.
That's why I record, is because then it'll be like, ooh, I found this. And it's like genuine, not like, hey, I found this. Anyways.
It might just make it easier because then you don't have to scrub through, hours and hours of footage.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'll try different things anyways. And last night I played Infinite Wealth.
Yes.
Yakuza Infinite Wealth. And I did some Dondoku Island. I beat some guys up and had some bums move in.
Nice.
Well, they don't move in. They're on vacation. But
you got some bums on vacation on your island?
Like, of course, they were literally bums.
Yeah.
You have to the island was like a dump, and I worked it up enough that people were interested to coming visit, but it was only like good enough for like bums to visit, right?
I think you would call them hobos.
No, I call them bums.
Yeah. And they don't have their hobo stick traveling from island to island?
No, they come from the main island of Hawaii to Dondoku Island for a 3-day vacation, get away from the harsh Hawaiian summer.
Yes.
To Dondoku Island. But I only had a tent. So it was like, oh, you can invite 3 people to the island. So I was like, oh, 3 separate tents? No, 1 tent. I made 3 strangers stay in a tent together. And they have all like things they want to see when they're on the island. So it'll be like, I want an island that has is an E-class island. So like the worst type of resort you can have. And they have all these things. And then they'll be like, I want to see something slightly rustic when I'm here. So then it'll be like, you can build like decorations that are rustic. So it'll be like, oh, there's an old like wooden well. That's rustic. So you build one of those and they'll be like, oh, I love this well. It's so beautiful.
It's so rustic.
The one bum was like, I want 5 things that are sleazy on your island. So I built like 2 maid mannequins that are wearing maid outfits. What? I made a beer keg and like a mahjong table, and I just set them outside. And he's like, "Whoa, I love this mannequin." So, and then you have to give him a gift every day, like a souvenir. So you can make souvenirs or give them stuff you found.
Mm-hmm.
And the first day I couldn't make souvenirs, so I gave him a shell that I had. And the second day this kid moved in and he can make souvenirs. You have to like research them first. So I can make like a can of sardines and a bottle of sake. So I'm like, these bums obviously want sake. So I just gave them all sake. And they're like, whoa, thanks for the sake. And then they leave the island and they give me all these Dondoku bucks. And, you know,
Dondoku bucks.
It keeps on going.
Yes.
So it's pretty good.
Very nice.
And then after that, I just went to the main island and, you know, ran around like doing side missions and finding
horny side missions.
Well, I talked to the guy that was a Yakuza boss who liked to wear a diaper.
Oh yeah, so Diaper Bob.
It's Gondawara actually, and he likes to wear a diaper. He was a pound mate from the first game, which is the summons and Infinite Wealth.
Yep.
I haven't unlocked him as a pound mate yet, but I'm assuming I will. I don't think there was any horny side missions really that I did.
That's too bad.
But there's still something I haven't unlocked in the menu. Like there's some side content because there's another little logo. And also on Dondoku Island, there's like a thing where I can send Sujimon to the island somehow, but I haven't unlocked that yet either. So trying to figure out what's going on. Also, there's also other jobs I haven't unlocked yet because I can apparently be the jobs from the last game because I found the weapons for them, but I don't have the chef job and stuff unlocked. Yeah. So still lots of stuff to do. I didn't even do a single story mission last night. It was just all side stuff. There's just so much to do.
Nice.
Every time I run around a corner, it's like, oh, fuck, there's something else to do here. So, yeah, I'm liking it a lot.
Very good.
I don't think... Oh, and besides Death Stranding.
Of course.
I don't think I played anything else. I've been logging into Elder Scrolls Online to get the daily reward.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because this month they gave away a free DLC if you logged in. So I've been doing that.
Nice.
And I think that's it. Game-wise.
Nice. They had a daily quest to Tarkov.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You get 3 daily quests.
Well, they're not quests on Elder Scrolls. They're just a little thing you log in daily and get, and then you log out immediately.
I guess they're not quests either. They're tasks.
Oh, yeah. Which is like what? Sell a backpack?
No. Sometimes it's go out here and find crackers and croutons.
Yum.
Or go here and kill a bunch of scavs.
Nice.
Yeah, some of the tasks they have you do are absolutely ridiculous. I'm on some main ones for Jaeger, and he's like your survivalist expert kind of guy. And his task is, I got 2 tasks. One was, I probably talked about this one the last time, was kill 5 scavs without armor.
Oh yeah, in the leg or whatever.
Yeah, and then it's like, killed 3 scavs by shooting them in the legs on woods at 40 meters.
Yeah. So stupid.
Yeah, it's crazy. I got one of them where it's killed in the head 40 meters, kill a scav, shoot him in the head in 40 meters. I got that one of those.
Yeah.
Last night. Yeah, and then I got killed by a level 40 PMC.
Oh.
All the time. Every time.
Sad.
Yes. Very sad.
That's too bad. I didn't watch anything this week except American Dad.
We started Invincible Season 2, Part 2.
Nice.
And it was all about Adam Eve, and how she was created in a lab, and how she works.
Yeah, there's a free game of her, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
That was a banana sandwich story, the first episode. It was very brutal.
Yeah.
People just mucking and not mucking, but turning into ichor. Just evaporating.
I hate when that happens.
Turning into goo.
Hate when that happens.
Yeah. Lots of blood.
Nice.
It's crazy.
Nice.
That whole show is just bananas. Invincible.
I've seen the first episode.
Yeah?
Yeah. Where he kills the Justice League.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the whatever league they're called in that show. They're all ripoffs of
the Earth
the
Planet
League.
Defenders.
Yeah, they're all Justice League characters.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are, definitely.
Oh, they literally are. Yeah. Like, oh, that guy's Martian Manhunter.
I can't remember what the hell the Batman guy's name is. Night Hunter or something?
Yeah, it was something like that. It was, yeah. Anyways. Pretty interesting. Robert Kirkman, creator of The Walking Dead. It's his thing.
I did watch the latest Nile Red video.
Oh.
It's like an hour long.
Wow.
And he turns styrofoam into cinnamon flavor.
Why would you do that?
Because he thought he might be able to, because the molecules are very similar. Polystyrene to the cinnamaldehyde is what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
It was crazy. He got when you take styrofoam and then you stick it in a solvent, it just turns into goo. And I'm just like, ew, God, that looks disgusting. He used acetone, just like a big vat of acetone, just started sinking them in and they would just dissolve instantly.
Yeah.
It was pretty gross. And then a bunch of so many steps just to turn it into styrene and then add the oxygen and the hydrogen molecules to it. It was wild.
He must have a lot of like chemical waste at his place.
Probably.
Yeah.
And then he bought a candy press and had so he could make the candy cinnamon hearts.
Oh yeah.
He spent like $6,000 on a candy roller with custom reels to do cinnamon hearts.
That seems like a waste of money. For one little video.
And that it took him months to do the video too.
Yeah.
Just all the things he had to do to get that so that he could actually eat it without it killing him instantly.
Oh my God.
And I mean, he's done other ones where he's turned nitrile gloves into grape soda.
Gross.
Or was it nitrile gloves into hot sauce? And then something else into grape soda. It's crazy.
That's weird. Do you remember I asked you a while ago if that was... I heard Nile Red on the Patreon for the Tiger Belly podcast.
Yeah.
That is him.
Yeah.
Because in one of the videos, he has like his whiteboard. There's a drawing of Bobby Lee on it. It says Slept King. So that's one of his nicknames is Slept King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it was him on the Patreon.
That's good.
Pretty interesting.
Yes.
I've only ever seen clips of him on TikTok.
Yeah, he does a lot of clips on TikTok.
I'm sure
there's a lot of
his
stuff
account.
on Snapchat.
I'm sure it wasn't his account. Everything on TikTok is stolen. So
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But his Snapchat, if you go on there, you can just scroll through just tons of snaps of him doing crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes stupid stuff. He likes to smash things.
Who doesn't?
All the time.
Who doesn't?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess everyone does.
Exactly. Exactly. So he must be making a lot of money.
Yeah. I would imagine so, since he has his own lab.
Yeah.
I don't know, because he's Canadian.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's in Canada now or if he's down in America, living in America.
I would think
where his lab
he's
is.
probably in America, if I had to guess.
Because he does
really
hook up.
Trying to do the YouTube thing.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. But he does do some filming in Canada. Like some of his videos are.
I'm sure he's jet setting around. He's probably got enough money.
Because he does hang out with William Osman and that crew.
I'm sure.
The Open Sauce crew. We'll call it the Open Sauce crew.
Sure. Never heard of him.
God, I would love to go to Open Sauce. That'd be so cool.
Let's set it up. What's his name? William
Osman.
Oh, Osman.
Osman, yeah.
Yeah. Hit up Mikey T33 on Telegram.
I subscribe to the Open Sauce YouTube channel and just watching all the panels that happened in Open Sauce. I'm like, oh God, that would be so cool.
What is Open Sauce?
Open Sauce is William's event that he just threw last year. It was like the first ever Open Sauce where it's just a bunch of makers making stupid stuff and then having panels and YouTubers and everything talk about it. Okay. But it went off so well and he wasn't expecting it to go off as well as it did. They had everyone there. Like all the maker YouTubers were there. Like Colin Furze was there.
Of course.
Adam Savage was there. And Mark Rober.
A Mythbuster?
Yeah. Yeah, everyone was there. I was like, oh man, this would be so cool to go to.
I know Mark Rober.
Yeah.
And I know Adam Savage.
Yes. Yes.
I like it when Mark Rober like tased iShowSpeed or something like that. That was pretty funny. He did something to him. I can't remember what it was. Or he hit him in the head. I can't even remember.
And Mendy was there too?
Of course.
Electro Boom?
Yep. Has to be invited.
Yes. To shock everyone.
He has to be invited?
He.
Oh, he. Yeah, that's what I meant. He has to be invited?
He has to be invited.
Yeah.
Because he just shows up with a magic wand and shocks people.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's a good way to go to prison.
He electrocutes a lot of people. I like it when him and Linus team up and do a show.
Oh, he shocks Linus?
He shocks Linus all the time.
I'd like to see that video.
It's hilarious whenever he does it.
Linus just seems like a clown to me.
Yeah, they're having another event this year, and I'm like, oh man, that'd be so cool.
You got to go.
This is in California. It's a long ways.
You fly. They got planes nowadays.
Peaks has got a spare room, right?
They got not for much longer. They got planes nowadays, you know?
That's expensive. And I got a store.
You're the big boss of your job and your
I am the big boss.
Store and your
and the owner,
detailing business.
And the owner.
Got the money.
I don't got the money.
Stop pussyfooting around. Come on. Can you give me a grant?
Yeah, that'd be cool to go to. That's the dream.
Treat yourself, bitch.
I will treat myself at some point.
No, you won't. Good. You fucking liar.
Yeah.
You're such a liar. What a dirty liar.
I am.
Yep.
Yeah, can I write it off as a business expense going down there to
for the Purple Room Studios?
For the PRS?
Yeah. Operating at a 100% loss every year.
100% loss every year, can't claim anything.
Yeah.
Yes, this studio does operate at 100% loss.
Yeah. That's okay.
Oh, excuse me. I got some burps.
Just burp into the microphone.
No, thank you.
Stop fucking around here.
No, thank you. Then I have to cut it out.
You don't cut out my burps. Come on.
I don't cut out anyone's burps. I mean, you don't burp unless it's the pre-show anyway.
Or right at the end.
Or right at the end. It's always at the end.
Yeah. I might be brewing up something special today.
Oh, no. Little special post-show burp.
Who said anything about burp?
Oh. You can get pink eye if you fart in that microphone.
Hasn't happened yet.
The pink eye or the fart in the microphone.
I don't know. Does Amaranth fart in the microphone? Does she have pink eye? I don't know. Does Amaranth do any ASMR farts? I don't think so.
Well, she does because she was selling fart in a jar.
No, she wasn't.
Yeah, she did fart in a jar.
Oh, God. Pink eye in a jar. She's too classy to do it on stream, though. You know they just didn't fart in a jar, of course.
No, of course not.
Or maybe she bought fart spray and did a spritz into it.
Yeah, probably a little putrefactant.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Is it really?
Yep.
Wow, the more you know.
Military grade putrefactant.
Oh, God, no, not military grade.
That's what Mark Rober used in his
in
his glitter
package
bomb.
theft things, yeah.
Did you? Well, you probably didn't watch the one with Macaulay Culkin in it, did you?
I think I saw the start of it, maybe, but
because they go outside to test the putrefactant, and Macaulay Culkin's just like, and then just instantly he's just like,
why would he do it with Macaulay Culkin?
I don't know.
It's very weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Macaulay Culkin's been on.
Like, was Pauly Shore busy that weekend or what?
Macaulay Culkin's been in some YouTube stuff recently.
Right.
He was on Angry Video Game Nerd.
Really?
Yeah.
How far he's fallen. My God.
He's at the point where he just does what he wants.
Remember when he was Home Alone?
Yes.
Yeah. Now he's with the Angry Video Game Nerd.
He's with AVGN. He's with Mark Rober. He's just chilling.
Well, Mark Rober is a little different than the Angry Video Game Nerd.
James Rolfe?
Yeah. How many views do his videos get now? 20,000?
Yeah, it's not, it's not as good. You can tell when the company, which writers are doing which episodes, because I've seen some episodes like, this is not Angry Video Game Nerd. This is garbage.
Yeah.
And then other episodes, it's like, okay, this is back to form.
Okay. I'm not a huge enjoyer of the angry anything on YouTube.
No?
No.
Yeah, I haven't really watched him lately. Like some episodes come up where I want to see what the game's like, and then I'm just like, it's okay.
I saw a great what do you call it? Why can't I think of the word? Like a parody of the angry YouTube channels where it was the angry park reviewer.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Just angry reviewing parks.
Yeah, and he just was like, look at this tree. Oh, they fucked this tree up. Oh my God.
Why? Why would they do that?
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Love it.
Yep.